Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you are watching from. At this moment of the we remain Global Message TV. I'm really brought to come and discuss with us some of the things that is really going on in Nigeria as it they happen in NAIJA these days. So we're gonna take a few minutes to have this conversation. So it's gonna be a conversation. Whatever you think you have to contribute, you are free to drop your comment on the commentary box below, or you can call our WhatsApp line to let us know and hear you out on 080 367 10526. 080 367 10526. That's our WhatsApp number. You can call there to get us and tell us what you think about what's going on in Nigeria these days. So let us start with what is happening in Edo State between Oshomele and Obaseki. Also, APC in general. So I want us to talk a little on that for you to tell us what you think and let us match our brain and maybe do a permutation on what we think is gonna be the outcome comes September. So I always tell people that nothing is permanent in this world. Nothing is permanent. So when we say nothing is permanent in this world, it is reality of life. For instance, if anybody had told the national chairman of All Progressive Party that he was not going to be the chairman today, even comes 2023 election, you wouldn't believe it. That's why we said change is constant. Yes, and a lot of people now panicking, saying all sorts of things. Some are supporting the decision of the president, Mr. President Buhari, on dissolving that National Working Committee led by Adam Oshomole, while some people are saying no, it wasn't supposed to be. Then a lot of people are saying it should be a means of fighting against the South South to, get the presidency comes 2023, which everybody is suspecting that Tinubu will be a candidate for the South South to contest for presidential election. And at the same time, other people are saying that it's not going to be that way, that the Northerners will not allow the power to shift from their end, that they're going to still bring people from the northern Nigeria. Even though the APC happens to bring somebody from the South South, that PDP might equally bring somebody from the northern side, knowing fully well that they are more populated than other sides merged together. So this is a very serious issue now because I've been listening to most of the interviews granted by APC, statement Their statement have been saying that it doesn't matter where the president emerges. What matters is who is capable to lead Nigeria to where they are fighting to be or striving to be. Though in somehow it's correct, but somehow it's not correct because Nigeria is actually a country with diverse of religion, ethnicity, culture, and so on and so forth. There should be a kind of rotation of governance so that people will feel equality in a country where they belong. Because if power is one-sided, that means other people will feel marginalized, and in that way, there may not be unity in that particular country. And I see it to be one of the reasons why there are a lot of agitations in that particular country, for a lot of people that want to go because they don't feel at home, they don't feel they belong to the country, or they are being recognized. For instance, okay, let me not just deviate. Let's go back to the issue of Obaseki and Oshomele. Oshomele worked harder to make sure, or to making sure that Obaseki was elected the governor of Edo State 2016 and in the last election. But he campaigned against the pastor whom today he's campaigning for. It didn't end there. During the campaign, he said a lot of stuff against the man he's projecting today. Because I saw some, video people sent how he criticized the man then, and now he's presenting him as saint. You know, so but I was telling them that actually sometimes this is politics. When you're against somebody, you can just say anything to make sure that the person didn't get it, didn't get away with what you want to go away with. So the other way around the other thing, because somebody came up on social media the other day talking about how PDP have been criticizing Obaseki, who they are seeing as a messiah today. So all these things are politics. So somebody played this music, this campaign, in those states where the man today that um, Shomole is projecting, he was even saying a lot of stuff against that man. And before then, a lot of people also talk about how Oshomole himself came to Imo State and fought against Owele dynasty. He said a lot of things about the dynasty, that such government, godfatherism, somebody imposing someone on people should be, rid of in Nigeria. So we watch a lot of campaigns when Oshomole came and criticized Owele's action then, though everybody was against that, action of him presenting his son-in-law to be the governor of Imo State. Yes, Adam Soshomole really took that serious, upon his shoulder, making sure that that young man did not succeed. He was fighting against the political dynasty. So, and a lot of people are now saying, is it not what is playing out, in his own estate now? He's trying to make himself a godfather in that particular country, like in Lagos State, that Tinubu is a godfather, that whatever he says is what happens. But though people are saying that he fought against godfatherism, he eradicated it in the state, why is he bringing it? So a lot of people talk about how he fought against it in Imo State also. Why is he bringing it in again? So I don't know what you guys think about this. Tell us what you think about this. So this is a live video. You can call us on this number on that screen, and the number I mentioned, I said 080 36710526. So you call it, we'll get you on WhatsApp, add it on WhatsApp. We'll get you, we'll hear from you, your comments, your commentary. So let us know. This is Global Message TV. So, and now, Baseke had really emerged as the gubernatorial candidate for PDP. So our question now is, how do you think this is gonna play comes September? Because the APC is the ruling party. They have every machinery nationwide, and now Adams Oshomole has been, destabilized. So I mean, the level of power he had when he was national chairman, I think, is not up to that level anymore now. So he may not be able to influence the security anymore, more especially in Edo, where the PDP governor now, the Edo state governor now is a member of PDP, and he controls his own state security. So I think this is gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a very big war, even though there is a plan of maybe staying somewhere writing results for maybe the ruling party and so on and so forth. I think it's not gonna work because the incumbent governor now is belongs to PDP, and PDP also is a very strong, party in as much as Nigerian political parties is concerned. Also APC is, but from the grassroots now, I think the PDP owns Edo State. So, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Obaseki is going to win, or do you think is a pastor that is going to win? So, let us see a little thing. Adam Soshomole said about the pastor, sometime ago.
Right now, so there's crisis in Edo State. Yeah.
Okay, it's not this. I'm sorry about this. Okay, that's this. So this is Yemo. They call him the pastor. So the national chairman who is projecting him today sang this song, about him. Look at another one.
So there's crisis in Edo State, sir.
Look at another one. That's why sometimes a lot of people say this politics is, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy.
Pastor will equip a young man to go and fight. This was a man who worked closely with you before. Yeah. Your former DG of campaign. Yeah. And you realize now that he lies? Oh, I know he lies. Even when he was working with you? Yes. He just lied when he was working. I cannot make the statement. I can't write a statement of character or someone I've never met. So if I haven't worked with him, I won't be able to arrive at the conclusion. And you know that if you were following the result, they were posting fake result in the internet. So lie is synonymous with PDP. And that is why I never give pastor a job in government. That's the reason. Yeah. You do not believe that he has integrity. Yes, that's what.
So that's Adam Soshomole, talking about the Yamo, the pastor, that he lies, he doesn't have integrity. This man also is the man is projecting again. Like some time ago, Obasanjo said Atiku, they had a problems during their regime, and he accepted him back again. So people were like, why? He said, well, somebody might be this then, but now it's no more what it is. So do we think Yamo has, repented that made Oshomole now to, endorse him and is projecting him? Let's watch this one again. I think it didn't show that time.
Right now, so there's crisis in Edo State, sir. The governor has been battling one political headache.
Let's see it.
A loser! 700 million. You are a loser! 700 million. You are a loser! EFCC waiting for you. One more time. 700 million. You are a loser! Pastor, you are a loser! He's a Yamu, you are a loser! EFCC waiting for you. Thank you and God bless.
So this is exactly the nature of Nigerian politics.
Our greatness as a nation
So
is not as a result of our population.
I want us to really, discuss on this and tell me what you think about, Edo State politics. What do you think about Edo State politics? So, but that's notwithstanding, we are going to get other information, about um, other news in Nigeria. And we have, we call it, let's talk about Nigeria. We have this. Some people said Oshomole's dilemma in Edo 2020 and the politician lots. So they said Oshomole is now welcome to the true world of politics, where you may be forced by circumstances beyond your control to love what you hate or hate what you love. Oshomole spoke ill about Iyamo and praised Obaseki to the high heavens. That was in the past and precisely in 2015. Fast forward the present 2020, Iyamo is now Oshomole's favorite. Oshomole will now campaign against Obaseki governorship candidature and will unsay those good things he earlier said in favor of Obaseki. I don't know whether you guys are getting what I'm saying. That's exactly the video I played now. Not to worry, ability to double speak is excellent first time in politics. Yes, I said it. A typical politician is a hypocrite. Is that true? Is a typical political politician a hypocrite? That's what we are trying to understand. So, what is going on, my people, is what we are talking about. So, it didn't end there. Let's see. Okay. We have to talk about leave the case of Obaseki and Shomolede. So what we want to hear is the permutation. Tell us whether you think Asemo is going to win. That is, um, what's his name? The immediate past national chairman of Adam Soshomole Fashion, or the PDP, APC and APDP. Tell us whom you think is going to win comes September, and tell us your reasons. We need the permutation before we say our own. So let's skip this. We said let's talk about NAIJA. Let's talk about NAIJA. Okay. Yeah, another information is the young guy that was Tochukwu or Sorochukwu, that sang soprano voice in Imo State, had now been enrolled Imo State Government House choir. So I saw him on uniform today. So the young boy that was trekking about 10 miles, hawking is no more hawking. So he's being placed on monthly salary. We thank God, we thank Imo State government for that. When someone um, does what is good, we have to still praise that person and still go back to the area. Maybe the person is not doing well. So if that will be implemented and that will be done, and the boy will be receiving his salary, and the promises will be fulfilled. So we say kudos to Imo State government. You have tried. Okay. Okay, my people, that is that. So we still have to talk about. I was trying to get the guys the ceremony. I mean, his picture at the government house. Okay, I think okay, it's not this. So, but however, just to let us know that actually the boy has really joined Imo State government. Okay, I think we have a few minutes to go. I know the time might be late. Then now it shouldn't be late. This is 12 here. That means about around 6 days. People should still be awake, but I'm not seeing much people online. Please, if this is your first time of watching, this is the first day of doing this live stream here. I want you to hit on the red subscription button. You know, also the bell notification sign, so that whenever we schedule, it will be weekly now. So that you'll be among the people that will come online and let us talk about Nigerian politics. Let's talk about other things that are happening in Nigeria. So we can do it in any language we call, we interact. But if you don't subscribe and hit the bell sign, there will be no, you will not get the notification, and then there will be it will be boring. If people are not online, it will be boring. I think it's so exciting while we are talking. People are contributing, asking questions. I will be deliberating on various, questions and the point. I have a lot here to discuss on my table, but what we have here and the number of people we are having here now is not encouraging to discuss a lot of, issues. So that is it. But before we draw the curtain, I want us to talk on one other, yes, I want us to talk on one other information that will be concerning most state government. So, what are we going to talk on Imo State government? We are going to talk on, we were told that Imo State government signs MOU, that is memorandum of understanding with Julius Berger. So a few days ago, what was it on? The said Imo State government signs agreement of memorandum of understanding with Julius Berger for the construction of two economic roads, Owerri stroke Olo Road and the Owerri stroke Okigwe Road. That is the Olo Road, the Owerri Road that leads to Olo, and the Owerri Road that leads to Okigwe. Now, remember that in Imo State, they have three senatorial um, they have three major zones. We have Owerri zone, we have Okigwe zone, and we have Olu zone. So now on this memorandum of what do we call it, understanding with the Julius Berger to do this or construct these two economic roads, as they are called. The Owerri Road to Olo, Owerri Road to Okigwe were included. They were the two roads on that document, on that contract, assigned to, Julius Berger. Then the question becomes, what about Owerri to Obo? It's also an economic road. It connects Owerri to Mbise, Mbise to Obo, Obo to Umuahia, Abia State, which we can see as a major even economic road. What happened to that road? Let us not just talk much about Abowere Road to Ngobala, which they said is federal. So what happens to those? That's the question. I want somebody to tell us why that one was not inclusive, because a lot of people have started saying on social media that, since the immediate past governor was from Mbise, and that road leads to Mbise and Dobo to Umuahia. So the present government now may be trying to fight them back by not doing that. They will see that maybe Mbise people are not working, because I was reading a particular message on one group, somebody posted this I'm reading now. So some people asked this question also. He told them that, well, when Mbise people are ready, we will know. They should go and sit down for now, because they are not supporting the governor. Therefore, they should not expect, the government to work for them. So I was like, I know there should still be APC people in Mbise and Obo, all those areas. Why can't somebody elected by the state, no matter whom that they voted you or not, did not vote you, because everybody must not vote for me? So I think the government should be for the people, irrespective of who voted and who did not vote. Because if you're punishing a particular zone because you think somebody came from there and contested against you, or they did not give you much vote, what about your party members that are there? That means you are going to reach them individually, while their infrastructures are decaying, affecting them. Whatever you must have given to them individually, will they fly on air? They will still apply on road. They'll still use it to buy fuel and all the rest of it. If the road is not, the energy did not work for them. So these are things we have to put right in as much as Nigerian politics is concerned. What if you are when you are contesting? If you had in mind that everybody will vote for you, wouldn't have gone for campaign. So you should have this concept and philosophy that everybody must not vote for you, and that is why we have different political parties. We don't have one party system. So if you won and maybe a particular zone or a particular people did not give you an expected vote, it doesn't stop you from, working, running inclusive government. You should work inclusive, run inclusive government. So another info is that, okay, guys, I want you to tell us why that road was not included. That's the question they said I should ask to the public. Perhaps we may see somebody who will give them or the public reason for not including that one. Though somebody in social media said it's one after the other. Let's keep watching. Okay, that's aside. And another question before I close for the day happens to be this case of 8 people that the government found out that some of them were taking 1 million, 200 million, some millions are, I think, that were mentioned. People were taking home every month in the same states. We'll be saying there is no money. Or it was really surprising, I think, to me that such amount of money will be taken to 8 individuals every month. So some people are saying that we should tell the government to prosecute those people, that they want to see those people on air. They want to see those people on air, to make sure that this is true. It's not a fabricated story. Because if they don't get the particulars of those people involved, the people that are taking that money, they will see it as okay. Yeah, they said on. Okay, see, I don't know. I don't know whether you guys are seeing it. Okay, that's it. I'm coming. Okay, so that's you can see what. Okay, you didn't even make you say that's if okay. Okay, I will. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So here we have they made mention of people Ajoko BHA, Njoko Demian, Basi, Kenis, Ayaw FN, Maron, Emenalo, Teresa, John, Sunday, Ajay, Igbo, Iko, Ekedere, Eunice. So they are telling us that these people, one of them uh, have been taking 65 million, yearly. The other one, 5 million. The other one, sorry, 5 billion. This one, 65 billion. This one, 3 billion. This one, 3 million. Okay, this one, 3 million, 5 million, 65 million, 3 million, 2.3 million, 2.2 million. That these people have been taking home. This one, 32 million. So I don't understand this. So people are in doubt with these figures. So that actually we want to see these people live. We want them to be crucified. Sorry, to be prosecuted. So if actually this is a truth, because somebody just have written that Imo pension scam. This person said it is now very much clear that the regime. I don't want to call them. So I don't want to hear what they are calling. This regime, you know, um, are not interested in bringing to book any pension fraudster. Why? Okay, let me not just go to what I say in effect is that we want these people to be brought to book, so that we can actually know that this is true. That such a thing exists. That some people have been taking such amounts of money from the government purse. So we don't just want to see this thing on media and it goes that way. If not, people will think that it's just a makeup to defend the government inability to settle the pensioners. So that's the message they said I should bring to us. So that is it. Another message they said I should bring to us is the bill allegedly said, I don't know, but I think they said it's not an allegation anymore. That Uche Ogbuagu sponsored, the bill is sponsored, that have taken away the College of Agriculture annex, University, Imo State University College of Agriculture annex in Mbise and Okwala boundary, that was cited by Mbakwe, and Rocha Sokorocha built it. It's just remained to equip it and people to move it. But unfortunately, that the present government now took it away from there after Uchobuago must have sponsored a particular, bill. As alleged, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I'm asking, but I've had it. A lot of people have confirmed it. So that actually the the College of Agriculture have moved to Omoabo. They have intention to put it in Omoabo, and they are negotiating to do another thing there, either rearing of animals or animal settlement, something like that. But the Mbise people and Ngogwa said no. anything outside the purpose of which they gave the land to Imo State government, they will take it back. So they are not going to accept that negotiation. So that's exactly what is going on now. Guys, I want you to tell us what you think about that. If that is true, let us know whether what they did is, good or not. But if it is not true, still tell us that it's not true. We are here to talk about Nigeria, but today we are majorly talking about Edo State and Imo State and APC in general. What is going on in APC? Do you think APC can win election comes 2023? Let us know what you think. Tell us what you think, and may God bless you all as you come online today. Please, we'll be doing this at least twice in a week. More especially Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you join us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share to other people so that at least when a lot of people are online asking questions, calling on WhatsApp, contributing, it will boost the awareness and we'll fight to take it back because what is happening in Nigeria is so worrisome, it's so worrisome. People now don't have hope again in their own country, and it needs to be fixed. And who will fix it? You and me. So we have to use whatever within our reach, our intellect, our material resources, our energy, ideas, whatever we think we can do to fix the country. I think we can do. If we fix it, we will be running out from the country, going to places you will just be like a slave. You will be hiding, and some people will be, jumping from stories of building to the lagoon, destroying their lives because sometimes they feel if I go back home the same, how would I face people? Starting our life afresh and so on and so forth. If our country is being fixed, if Nigeria is being fixed, how will people be traveling out of the nation? No place like home. No place like home. So God bless you as you watch and comment and share to other people. See you in the next video. God bless you. Bye bye. Global Message TV. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And God keep to bless you. And may God bring those who patronize your own business in whatever good you do. As you are patronizing our own, sharing to other people, subscribing and commenting and liking. God bless you.